Hey everybody, this is Go Geronimo, and I'm back to you again, continuing with making this red oak bow. There's just a couple more things I want to put on. They're not necessary, but they're nice add-ons. Today we're going to be putting an arrow rest guard on this bow, and there's two different ways. I want to show you how to make that. Alright, so Velcro, it's got to be the easiest way to do this. And scrap leather is a more permanent way. Now, this was bought at a Indian flute festival. Just some scrap leather. This was bought at my arts and crafts store. I think it was Michael's, where I got this, and it's basically scrap soft leather. So these are cool too. That's an easier way to find it. You can get all kinds of colors. But this one is what's going on my bow here. We're also going to be using this for a handle. Now, what I'm going to do first is the Velcro is the easiest. Basically, you just take the fuzzy part of Velcro, you put it on here. It doesn't really look really good on the plastic, but you can score it with maybe an X-Acto knife or press really hard with a pen, and draw the shape of your pad. So you're going to need two pieces. One's actually going to sit on the arrow rest itself, and another piece is going to go on the side to help prevent any arrow abrasion from scratching up the side of the bow. And I've already cut out to shape two pieces. Easy as this. Peel off the back. And then you place it where it needs to go. If at any time you need to replace it, you just rip it off and put a new piece. Free and easy. And this may be the way to go. I've got a couple bows I made and I use this with. I like leather better. It adds to the beauty of the bow, but this is definitely efficient and it is still attractive. And there you go. You have an arrow rest guard. I mean, it looks just like felt. So it's freaking awesome. The second way is to use leather. And when I use leather, I glue it on with some super glue. And I know what you're thinking, wow, that's really permanent. I don't know if I want to commit to something like that. But it actually comes off with acetone, which is sometimes in nail polish, so you might want to raid your wife's, your mother's, your daughter's, your girlfriend's makeup kit and steal her nail polish, right? And then when she goes to look for it, you go, what do I look like? I paint my nails or something? And that's gonna be like, yeah, I must have misplaced it. Then she's gonna buy a new one for herself, and now you have your own acetone. That's right. And let's see, I've already got the templates cut out of this, but there's something I like to do when I'm picking the part of the leather that I'm going to cut out. Some of the backing is really smooth, and I'll cut that out and make it, I like to use a thin part for the side, for this portion, okay? I don't want it pushing out into my arrow rest area nearly as much. But then, for this portion that the arrow is actually going to sit on, I find the most woolly, I would say, of the back portion of this thing. So like, you see where it's really, you know, I guess, what would you call it? Woolly is, I guess, what I would call it. Fibrous, whatever you would say. I use that for this portion. Alright? Makes it like a felt feeling to it. Alright, so I've got my two pieces cut out just like I would have done with this. I drew the area on the leather, the place I would want to cut it, and then I will just glue it on. Knowing that, you know, if it gets old, I can still remove it with some acetone. Now remember, the bottom side I usually sit upwards, okay? And that's going to be awesome because the more you shoot it, the more it's going to wear a groove into it. And it's going to, you know, personal preference anyways, my arrows are going to eventually sit in there better, okay? I guess it'll get a memory to it. Alright, so just apply the glue to the outer areas of this leather. Remember not to stick your fingers together. The worst! But you can use acetone to remove that too. And that usually takes 30 seconds to set, and then to fully dry about 3 minutes. Okay? And let's see. I got my side piece right here. Now I'm going to glue this with the smooth side out. Place it on there. Looking fantastic. And if you got some on your bow, like I said, don't worry. You can use that acetone to remove it. You don't want to get any of the glue on the smooth side that's going to be showing because it's going to make it may change the color a little bit. Alright, and that's the finished product. Like I said, I like to use the leather with the fibrous portion or the back of the leather upwards on the rest and the slick side on the side. And when you shoot it more and more, it starts to get a groove inside that leather. It makes it kind of a memory thing, and it helps you to shoot more accurate. At least I think it does. I could be full of it. But you can also use Velcro in a pinch. Works great. It's cheap, inexpensive, easy to apply, easy to remove, so why not, right? But that's been this video on Go Geronimo. We're going to be building a handle. We're going to be doing the Flemish bowstring tutorial, and going to be shooting it for you. If you haven't seen how to make this red oak longbow, go ahead and start with video number 1 right here and learn how to make this yourself. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Here's a close-up of what it looks like. I think this color leather looks pretty good with this color wood, so, and this finish.